All right, guys, welcome to 7.6 Day 1, Graphing Inequalities in Two Variables. So, if this was an equal sign, you guys would know what to do, right? You get y by itself, get it in y equals mx plus b form, and then graph the line. But today, when there's an inequality symbol, we just need to shade a certain region. So, steps. First step, isolate y. Rewrite in slope-intercept form. Don't forget to flip the inequality symbol if you multiply or divide by a negative. So let's do these first two steps right away. So draw the line. You're trying to get y alone. So that means we need to minus 2x from both sides. Remember this from like chapter 3 or 4? And then you're left with negative 3y is less than. And then I'm going to switch the order and write negative 2x plus 12. All right, and then we're trying to get y alone. So to undo multiplying by negative 3, we divide every single piece by negative 3. All right, and then simplify. These cancel. We have y. Now, we divided by a negative, so don't forget to flip the symbol. And then a negative over a negative becomes a positive 2/3 x. And then 12 divided by negative 3 is minus 4. All right, so that is our line. So nothing new. Now, graph the line. So begin with the B. So we make a y-intercept at negative 4. And then move with the M up to right 3, up to right 3. Okay, now here's where you have to be careful. You have to know if it's a solid or a dotted line. Okay, so just greater than actually means you don't want to fill the line in, you just want to dot it. Okay, so a dotted line is if it's just greater than or less than. We use a solid line if it's greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. But if it's just greater than or less than, it's a dotted line. All right, now we have to shade the correct region. So see how this says greater than? Greater than means above. So you guys are going to shade everything above that line. Okay, so shade above is when it's greater than or equal to. And we shade below if it's less than or equal to. All right, so it's not just a line today, it's a shaded region above or below. All right, let's try a couple more. So on the back, number 1. So we got to graph the line and then shade the region. So this one's easy because y is already alone. So we begin with the y-intercept of negative 3, and our slope is 4 over 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, right 1. Okay, now, dotted or solid line? Let's look at our rules here. If it's just greater than, it's a dotted line. Okay? And then because it's greater than, greater means we shade above. So we shade all this section above the line. All right, let's try one more. Number 4. Now this one's harder because we have to get y alone first. So if you draw the wall, we're going to have to minus the x over to the other side. And then we're left with negative y is less than or equal to. Instead of 4 minus x, I'm going to rearrange it and do negative x plus 4. I just like that form better. Now we're not done. How do we get rid of a negative in front of the y? We divide every single piece by negative 1. But But since we divided by a negative, we have to flip the symbol. All right, so a negative negative becomes a positive. We flip the symbol. And then a negative divided by negative becomes a positive. And then 4 divided by negative 1 is negative 4. So that's what we're graphing. All right, so start with the b, y-intercept at negative 4, and then our slope, since nothing there, is 1 over 1. So up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, and now we make the line. Okay, greater than or equal to. So what's that, dotted or solid? Let's see. Greater than or equal to is a solid line. All right, so you're actually going to make it solid because we want to include it. And then greater than means above. So everything above. All right, guys, I think that's enough. Go ahead and start the practice. Thanks for watching.